Have you ever wondered what would happen if Thailand and Laos suddenly swapped places on the map? Let's dive into this fascinating thought experiment that could reshape Southeast Asia as we know it. Imagine waking up tomorrow to find Thailand nestled between Vietnam and Myanmar, while Laos suddenly occupies Thailand's current position. This geographical shuffle would create some pretty interesting scenarios. First, let's talk about coastlines. Thailand would suddenly become landlocked, losing its famous beaches and tourist hotspots like Phuket and Koh Samui. Meanwhile, Laos would inherit Thailand's extensive coastline along the Andaman Sea and Gulf of Thailand. Picture Vientiane, the current capital of Laos, transformed into a bustling coastal metropolis. The tourism industry would experience a dramatic shift. Thailand's beach tourism would become Laos's new golden ticket, while Thailand would need to reinvent itself, perhaps focusing more on its mountainous terrain and cultural heritage, much like Laos does today. The economic implications would be fascinating. Thailand's major shipping ports would now belong to Laos, potentially turning this traditionally landlocked nation into a major maritime trade hub. Thailand, on the other hand, would need to develop new trade routes through neighboring countries, similar to how Laos currently operates. The Mekong River's role would change significantly too. Instead of forming a natural border between the two countries, it would flow differently through the region, altering agriculture, fishing, and hydroelectric power dynamics. Climate patterns would shift as well. Thailand would experience more continental weather patterns, while Laos would inherit Thailand's tropical coastal climate. This would affect everything from farming practices to tourist seasons. The cultural landscape would evolve too. Thailand's Buddhist temples near the coast would now be under Laotian jurisdiction, while Thailand would inherit the Plain of Jars and other iconic Laotian heritage sites. Bangkok, Thailand's vibrant capital, would find itself in a completely different setting, perhaps becoming more like Luang Prabang, while Vientiane might evolve into a coastal megalopolis rivaling today's Bangkok. This geographical swap would create ripple effects throughout Southeast Asia, affecting international relations, trade routes, and regional power dynamics. It's a reminder of how deeply geography influences a nation's development and identity. While this scenario is purely imaginative, it helps us appreciate how geographical location shapes a country's destiny and the intricate relationships between neighboring nations in Southeast Asia.